So let me play Adagio in C major for you. But I'll play it the way that I was practicing it before I knew what a glass harmonica sounded like. I'll play it like a classical pianist. Hello, I'm back for another little bit of practice. I have about 15 minutes now, and I had my piano lesson earlier with my teacher, and we went over a few songs, and my hand is still sore from the practice from last video. So what I'm gonna do is play some slower music and talk to you about some stuff that I'm excited about. So we've got Adagio in C major by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He wrote this originally for glass harmonica, which is an instrument I didn't know about until I started playing this song a few months ago. And then I saw, oh, written for glass harmonica. This book is by, let's see, this is an Alfred Masterwork edition. It's called Mozart, 21 of his most popular pieces. Very cool. I bought this book from Long and McQuaid, very good source for musical books. And what they wrote for this song, they wrote a little paragraph about it. This piece was composed for glass harmonica, an unusual instrument invented by Benjamin Franklin in 1755. Sorry, I rounded that naturally. In 1757. First of all, I did not know that Benjamin Franklin invented an instrument. Second of all, I suck at history, and I did not know he was alive in 1757. I thought Benjamin Franklin was like an 1800s dude. So that tells you what I know. I don't like history, but I think it's very cool. The tone was produced in the same manner as when a finger is rubbed on the rim of a wet glass. So if you run your finger across the rim of a glass, that's the concept. The instrument had a series of glasses of graduated sizes nestled one inside the other and rotating on a spindle. The glasses were made wet by turning in a trough of water. The instrument was played by touching the glasses as they revolved. Mozart himself played on such an instrument when he was 17. Because the glass harmonica is so very rare, this work is generally heard on the piano. So let me play Adagio in C major for you. But I'll play it the way that I was practicing it before I knew what a glass harmonica sounded like. I'll play it like a classical pianist. Whoops. pardon me. You gotta hope you don't do that at a performance like a recital, you know? Whoops. Now I'll play it for you like I'm imitating a glass harmonica. The difference it made when I listened to it, it was astounding. I'm gonna link in the description the video that I listened to. There's this gentleman who followed Benjamin Franklin's instructions to put together a glass harmonica himself. He made it himself. He's from the USA. So he totes it around in a case, and it's labeled Made in USA. He had it constructed based on Benjamin Franklin's specifications. And when he plays it, it's absolutely gorgeous. And his enthusiasm about his instrument is so catching. I love it. So it completely changed the way that I played this song after I heard it on the glass harmonica. And I can't even mimic for you the way I was playing it before, because I tried my very hardest to just read the notes on the page and forget what it sounds like, but I am invariably influenced by that, probably for the rest of my life. So let me play this again for you, and I'll imitate glass harmonica. And I'm going to incorporate pedal. I wouldn't have played it with pedal before because there's no pedal markings. So. Whoops, that's too fast. Let me try again. It's like I'm allergic to this section. I'm gonna go again from, there are no measure markings here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm going from measure 27 if you're not counting repeats. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It has this odd, excuse me. It's so pretty. It has this odd, almost eerie beautifulness to it. So I wanted to share that with you. It's one of my favorite songs. Now I think, you know what doesn't have a lot of octave reaches that are painful for my right hand? Sonata number 84 by Antonio Soler. So that's what we're going to work on. And I have only a few minutes left. When my timer goes, the video will stop abruptly, and I'll be editing this in with other videos. Okay. I'm going to edit a clip out there because I need to blow my nose again. I'm playing a flat when I shouldn't. Okay, let's do that scale again. Okay, I'm making a notoriously common mistake, which is I haven't practiced this in a while, so I should be playing it slowly. And instead I'm playing it as if I know it. But whenever you haven't played something in a while, you have to play it as if you don't know it, so that you can go slow and be accurate. So let me try again. That's the wrong note, so I need a C here along with the A. Whoops, it is a B. No, it's not, it's a D. Now, this is a common advanced technique where if you have a repeating note, you're going to switch between fingers. And what that does is, one, it allows you to play faster than if you were just using one, and it reduces tension, because if you just use one finger, all of a sudden I'm very tense all through here. But if I use 3 fingers, if there's any tension, it's just in here and it's only a little bit. The other benefit to this is you get a variation in sound. So if I use one finger, it's like a woodpecker. If I use 3 fingers, I can already control the variation in loud and soft. And naturally, by using these 3 different fingers, you will automatically put different weight on different fingers. You put more weight on your thumb and on your 3. Some of these are going to be lighter than others. And so it lends to speed and artistic. So if your artistic development, if you're a beginner student and you notice these weird fingerings, like they want me to play C with 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, tolerate it and follow it, because learning to do that and learning to do it with ease early on is going to help you later on. And there is a purpose for it, I promise. It's for speed and it's to improve the quality of the sound. And hey, if you're just like, I just want to learn this and I don't care, good for you. Stick with one finger. That's cool. People have different priorities in piano. And while there's a right way to do things, there's also, I just want to learn this song. It's my dream to learn this song. Well, then learn the song. Some people look for perfection. Some people look for, I just want to be okay at it. And some people are like, I'm going to practice this until I'm bored to death. And depending on your ability to focus, you're going to be bored to death sooner or later compared to other people. So do what works right for you. If it works for you to follow the rules and play each finger that they write, do that. If you're like, nope, don't care, then don't care. There are things like that. Actually, this in particular was something that I didn't do when I was a beginner. I was like, this is redundant. I don't care. So I didn't practice it. Later I practiced it when I was taking exams and stuff. But when I was first learning music and I just wanted to get good at a song, did I care? No. And here I am, still teaching music, still taking exams. It's not going to hurt you not to learn it right away. It might be better for you if you do learn it right away. So I'll leave it in your hands. Anyway, back to practice. Let's actually play this all again. Okay, it is actually time to go, so we won't be playing it all again. But I have one more clip to make, so see you in a minute. Hello, I'm back. I have about an hour this time, which is very nice. It's probably about 55 minutes now. And we're going to resume practicing Sonata number 84. Maybe we'll jot those in tonight. Oops. part is interesting. So sonata number 84, measure 27. The right hand starts playing this pattern. You hear how we keep coming down to the same note in the thumb. So in parts like that, when you've got different notes on the top and a repeated note on the bottom, you want to bring out the top notes, because that repeated note will get overwhelming and monotonous for the listener if you focus on it. So focus on the different notes. Okay, let's go from here. E, C. I'm going to play the second page again from about 27, because that's where I really slow down and everything gets hard. Whoops. Alright, let's play these first two pages again. Oops. C. Nice. Okay. Now we're working on page 3 and 4 of the same one. sharp, C, D, A. Well, I'm playing an extra note here. There we go. Bad. Because, okay, so they put an F sharp at the beginning of the measure. That's got to be an F sharp at the end of the measure. All right. I need to work on that timing. That sounds super good. Let me show you something. Anytime that you have a sharp or a flat at the beginning of the measure, that same note, in this case this letter is an F, so that becomes an F sharp. That sharp affects any other F in the whole measure. Same with this one. F sharp on this one will be sharp, this one will be sharp. Here's another example. Up here, they put a flat on this B. That makes this B flat as well. They put a flat on this A, that makes this A flat as well. Now that's a beginner rule. That's something you learn early on, but a lot of people forget it. So remember, if you have one of those symbols at the start of a measure, it affects all the other letters that match that in the rest of the measure. Oh, that sounds pretty. Sometimes Baroque music just sounds so pretty with the pedal, and I wish we could use it. But the pedal was invented after Baroque period, so sadly, most often we cannot use the pedal. Yeah. All right. Now I need to do See, I need to practice because I have very limited amounts of time to practice. And I must continue to practice because it's part of my values. I believe that a teacher should practice what they teach. Regardless of what that is. And I only have so much time. So I need to use the time that I have in order to practice. Now I have to balance that value with the value of taking care of my body. I believe in stewarding my body because God blessed me with this body and He expects me to take care of it. It honors Him when I do. So I have to balance these two things. I have to balance using my time wisely, practicing because that's what I ought to do as a pianist and as a teacher, and caring for my body because that's what I ought to do as someone who follows God. So I need to keep practicing, but I think I'm going to look for something that uses more left hand because it's my right hand that's injured and it's quite tired already, and I can feel if I play any of these songs I'm going to do it a little more damage. So I'm going to go look for something to play that's heavy in the left hand, and I will fast forward this bit that I'm looking for it. Alright, now there's not much I can practice that's focused on left hand. That I feel like practicing that doesn't have copyright on it. So I'm going to end this video here. It's long enough, I think. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next video. If you've enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe if you want more, and share with anyone you think is interested. I really appreciate it. All right, bye.